AITA for refusing to help my disabled neighbor. I 26F have a neighbor approximately 60 meters with a bedridden wife. We live in London, so naturally had never shared more than a silent nod in one another's direction when we pass in the street. That is, until he knocked on my door a few years ago. He said he could smell the food I was cooking and asked if he could have some. From the brief interaction with him I could tell he didn't have all his mental faculties. So I thought why not and dished he and his wife up a portion. Boy did I open Pandora's box. Since then he's knocked on my door at least once a week for a meal, requests to fix things, use something or contact someone on his behalf. For context, I find socializing mentally draining. I'm able to soldier through it for a day, but when I get home I just want to shut the world out and enjoy my own company. So while I've entertained him over the years, I haven't enjoyed it at all. I've resorted to not really using my front or back garden in case he invites himself over. A few weeks after his aunt passed, he crashed a barbecue I was hosting for my mom's b-day where he introduced himself to each guest with "Hi, I lost my aunt." Once I saw him wanking in his garden, but that tidbit isn't integral to the story. I dread hearing the doorbell because I know regardless of how many times I try to politely shut down convo, I'll be engaged for at least 20 minutes. I can't even sit in my front room with the curtains open in case he sees me because he rings incessantly until I answer. Recently the council moved his wife into a care home and I know it's been hard on him because his visits have increased to 3-4 times a week. He came over yesterday with a list of things he needs done. I know he means no harm, but at this point I'm just drained. I suggested a local food bank and told him to get in contact with his social worker for the millionth time. But he never does, and I don't see why I have to do all the things my taxes are already paying for him to get free access to. Anyway, I made him dinner but politely told him this would be the last time I could help him out. I had a friend on the phone at the time who said I was a knob because I'm all he's got and he's not mentally well enough to understand social boundaries, so it's a dick move to cut him off. Honestly, I wish I was the type of person who loves socializing and was able to help him out without it feeling like I'm carrying dead weight, but after 3 years I just don't have anything left to give. So, AITA,